Welcome to InTouch Live. We are kicking off our 2026 program, which is going to include podcast, webinars, and in-person meetings. My name is Jason Meshko. I'm the co-founder of InTouch Live, along with my business partner and co-founder, Erez Galom.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We would be taking you through the 2026, what comes up on our InTouch Live.
InTouch Insurance Services, whether you're familiar with it or not, is a full-service risk management insurance agency licensed in 38 states. And we are agnostic as far as what we write insurance with, but we specialize in data privacy, security, professional liability, executive liability, general liability, and so forth and so on. We have been in business since 2010, and we just celebrated our 15-year anniversary. So how did InTouch Live get created from InTouch Insurance Services?
So being risk managers and insurance brokers, our goal was always to educate and bring the hottest topics in front of our insured clients. One of the things that we have started doing was webinars, was in-person meetings, small group, large groups. And it came to the point where we actually expanded, where we thought, let's bring other people to this education arena, this format. And so we started inviting people who are not necessarily our clients. When that evolved, it was evolved into a networking events where we actually connected people of interest, lawyers, attorneys, CPAs, and so forth, together with our clients. And this became a larger and larger and more complicated event where we thought, let's spin InTouch Live.
I think the demand came a lot from our clients as well, because
Sure.
they wanted to know, hey, as risk managers, we're not a conventional agency. Conventional agencies are not doing what we're doing right now. Who do you know? Who do you know that you can introduce me to help my business grow? And then with that, it grew the InTouch Live community.
Sure.
And then we use our toolbox of partnerships. A lot of you are our partners that are part of the InTouch Live community. But they brought their clients, and the next thing you know, we had something going, and we conceived InTouch Live in 2017. We had two events in 2025. We had one last month that was in Skirball. 125 people or so in the LA, greater Los Angeles area. But our big event is usually in New York. It's at Citi Field where the New York Mets play. And we got tremendous amount of feedback from a lot of our attendees and our guests and our sponsors to go ahead and kind of shift and pivot a little bit into the digital world. So that's why we're here basically on this podcast, and discuss how we're shifting it and why we're shifting it, and to still put the content not only on the digital world through podcasts and webinars, which Erez will talk about in a second, but still go ahead and meet the needs and demands of an in-person meeting, because we both agree there's nothing like meeting people in person. So that's why we strategically placed it before a big conference in San Diego in May of 2026.
So the goal for coming 2026 is to have a minimum of 12 postcards. Recorded ones, of course, and webinars, as well as webinars per month, with an in-person main event in May 18, which is going to be in San Diego.
May 18th in San Diego at the University San Diego Club.
In which over there we're going to have the same in-person format that we always used to have. We will have speakers, we will have exhibitors, we will have our sponsors that will introduce themselves, and I think it would be it would be around the cyber side of things, technology for that matter,
AI too.
absolutely, quantum computing, which everybody knows the word,
But they
you
don't know
know,
what it
but they
means.
don't know what it means. The exposure that comes and brings AI as well as quantum computing, and these are like the tip of the ice of what we're going to be touching.
We have a very, very diverse schedule or lineup for 2026 with podcasts. The first one is going to be released, I believe, the week of January 19th. And that's going to be with our own Jenna Brygen, who's a VP, and she runs the personal lines of InTouch Insurance Services. And she's going to basically have a discussion with us about what the, I would say, the landscape looks like for insurance, not only in California, but across the country on the personal side. And that's going to be just after the 1 year anniversary of the tragic Palisades fire and the Eaton fire in LA County.
Well, they keep going. Well, the fire is gone, but now it's the aftermath. The aftermath.
And I think the aftermath
It's as worse as the fire to begin with, insurance wise.
Right, insurance wise. But that's going to kick us off, and we have a very, I would say, ambitious schedule for the podcast and the webinars. And I know that a lot of our partner and communities are interested in, basically providing interviews and contacts for basically their issues as well. And that's another reason why we did InTouch Live as a resource, to have contacts in case something comes up. They have a resource that they can use through us.
So to all of you out there who wish to participate as a sponsor, as a speaker, as an attendee, by all means, reach out to us. We have a fantastic marketing coordinator by the name of Henry Walsh. His information will be given to each one of you. It's also on the website. Encourage each and one of you to reach out to us. And we would love to engage with the people, and we would love to introduce new ideas and new people.
We're excited. This is a different age. We're going into something that a lot of retail insurance brokers or risk managers don't do. So that makes us unconventional in that matter, but we're excited for it. We're happy to go ahead and provide to the community, to provide to our clients, work in partnership with our law enforcement partners, our private sector partners, as well as our clients. So we look forward to seeing you in 2026, and have a great holiday season and a happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah and happy and Merry Christmas to all of you.
And Kwanzaa Day too.
Kwanzaa Day too. God bless.